Hello, I'm Lugatorix and welcome to part 13 of the Scotland campaign on Medieval 2 Total War. And today, well, we could potentially be waging war with the Holy Roman Empire and basically, well, a few factions to the east, including Denmark, who we properly went to war with last episode by taking Hamburg off them. We took their first settlement off them anyway. I'm going to start off first of all actually with a little bit of strategy, and I'll explain something. So, this army of Prince Lulac, who is quite a good prince at this point. He's 42. Yeah, okay, the stats aren't amazing, but he's done a really good job. He's done a really good job as a general. Now, he was going to go down to Marseille in the south. But, well, look at that garrison. That garrison is pretty strong. He's not got an amazing army. The front line is made up of militia units, which isn't amazing. And I'm just not sure if we'd be able to take it, realistically. Now, on this side, we have James the Balliol, who is actually Lulac's son, and he is going to go towards Dalfin and basically single-handedly wage war with the Holy Roman Empire, eventually being backed up by Alexander the Merciless. So, I think he needs a little bit of help, and I feel like Prince Lulac isn't going to be able to take Marseille anyway, off the rebels. It is rebel, isn't it? Yeah. So, I think we should just get Prince Lulac to come along to the Holy Roman Empire and sort them out, basically. So what I'm going to do, I think, well, we need to start moving men towards Dalfin, I think, is the first thing we need to do. It's a fortress. It's only got one unit inside, and it's actually the faction leader, the Emperor Henry, or whatever. And of course, today we will be continuing our war with Denmark, although we haven't got a lot of force in this region. Dougal Wallace struggling a little bit in that regard because one of his armies deserted him last episode. So, anyway, no more nonsense. Let's get started and moving some troops because this is war, damn it, okay? We need to really get on with this. Oh, and by the way, in terms of Marseille, well, we have this force in Bordeaux, our faction leader, King Edmund, so he is probably going to be the one to come down, collect a few mercenaries on the way and take Marseille, hoping that Vasco doesn't attack us in the meantime. We're neutral to the Spanish, so I've just got to trust them at this point. Anyway, let's get moving towards Dalfin. So, James the Balliol, I think there's no reason why he can't put Dalfin under siege. So yeah, we are attacking a neutral faction. We are attacking the Holy Roman Empire. Quite a big deal. Quite a big deal indeed. There's no doubt about that. We're probably going to auto-resolve that one anyway because it's one guy and it's the faction leader, so it doesn't really matter how much siege equipment we have in reality. Relations worsened. Well, yeah, we did attack you, so I can't really blame you for that. Now, Prince Lulac, I think he should start heading in this direction. So just start heading towards the Holy Roman Empire, probably towards like Nuremberg or something like that. But just start heading towards there, like so. That would be beautiful if you start doing that. So that's cool. Now we have Alexander the Merciless, and he needs to start doing the same. So why don't you start coming up along here? Because once we're dealing with the Holy Roman Empire, we might have to go up north and relieve the lads at Hamburg at some point if the Danes are causing us too much trouble. So, you know, that's something we're going to need to do. And then is that all the armies? No, the other army, yeah, like I just said, is King Edmund's army, which needs to move out of Bordeaux. So we're going to go around this way, and we can pick up a few troops along the way. So just start moving along there. Beautiful. Any good mercenaries? We can pick the spearmen up later, I think. There's a decent force actually in Caen, which I'd forgotten about. We were retraining these lads. Is everyone retrained? Not everyone is. I think like some peasant archers, but I mean they can come along later. These lads are needed in Denmark, so actually we're going to bring these guys by boat over towards the Danish territory as well. Right, very very quickly we ran out of cash, so you know. It's cool, the money should be alright in the future, but, you know, it's a war economy at the moment, that's why things are a little bit on the tight side, but it's alright. I think we're just ready to end the turn and see what happens. Now, I doubt anyone's going to attack us this turn, but you never quite know this game. Spies moving around, that's cool. In fact, we've got several spies and stuff moving towards the Holy Roman Empire territory, which is good. Are they going to counterattack at all? I doubt it. Some Spanish have arrived on the shore of Rennes, and they have redeclared war on us, which is bad, because Vasco, who is right next to Angers, you can see that there, yeah, he might attack us now, and we're not very well defended in this region, but it's alright, we'll have to try and deal with that as we go. But if Vasco attacks, he could very well take a settlement, so we do need to be a bit conscious of that. The Moors are moving away, which is good. Didn't attack our army, so that's cool. The Danes are moving around, that's good. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about the Spanish, just because it's just one too many fronts for us to fight on. So I really wish they'd be cool, just fight the Moors or the Portuguese and just get out the way. Now, Danes are moving around but don't attack Hamburg, which is Good, that's nice to see. The Papal States are wandering around as well. Candidate for adoption. King Edmund is now King Edmund the Mean, by the way, because you can see at the top he's the benefactor. But we have got, oh my god, what's that name? I think it's Owen, but I mean, who names their child with 3 vowels at the beginning of their name? Very stupid. But Owen Erskine, confident attacker, skilled bureaucrat, promising commander, fair fighter, religious. Yeah, pretty solid guy, 20 years old. And he's going to be joining King Edmund, which is good. I think he is anyway. Hopefully he won't be in the capital, wherever that is. But anyway, he's going to join the crew. So he's one of us now. Agent detected. At this point, that doesn't faze me. Faction announcements. I probably should have looked at that, but whatever, we'll live. Diplomacy-wise, so Sicily and the Byzantines are at war. Spain and Scotland are at war. Portugal are allies with the Holy Roman Empire. That's not good because the Portuguese are on the front with us as well, so they could potentially attack soon. Although they might even be at war with us anyway, I don't even know. And the Turks and Sicily are allies. Okay, and then Cardinal report. Right, yeah, there's quite a lot going on. There's Captain Alessandro near Dijon. There's a fair amount going on. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's all right. We're gonna keep moving, and I think we're gonna start off actually this turn by taking Stauffen, James the Balliol, following in his father's footsteps by taking settlements. Now I feel like this will be a lot easier to auto-resolve, but we'll see. It might not be. No, it will not be. Emperor Henry actually has the advantage in terms of the balance of power. Crazy, but alright, that's 34 men. 34 men against 318. We've got nearly 10 times the amount of troops he does, and he still has the advantage. Well, we'll have to fight it then. Let's see how this goes. Okay, here we are, some pretty big walls here. Of course, this is a fortress, so it won't be super easy. That's why I'm a little bit annoyed having to manually resolve it, but it is what it is. Right, so what's the plan? Well, the walls we can take pretty easily. Now, the towers, if the cavalry decides to stand near them, could do a bit of damage. But here's the thing. I think we should attack from 2 sides because it's only 1 unit. The general can't be at 2 places at once. So if the general decides to stand here, then we can have some units over here to bait him stand over there, and then some units around the other side, and the towers will do absolutely no damage. So what we'll do, we'll have the spear militia at the front here. He can be backed up by the cav. But then, on the other side, we'll have the town militia, mercenary crossbowmen, and Highland nobles over here, over at the other gate. And that means that, or is there not another gate? Is my knowledge of fortresses bad? I think it's bad. Yeah, okay. Well, no, we've got a ladder, so it shouldn't matter. I don't know what I'm talking about. We've got a ladder, it's cool. So the ram is redundant in this instance, but yeah, whatever, it's cool. So basically, wherever the general stands, we will attack from the other place. So let's start the battle. The general stands... I don't think the general's standing by either wall, actually. He's standing on the plaza or something, so... suits me. Whatever. You can go up to the towers. So... there we go. You go up to the wall, rather, is what I meant to say. You drop the ram and come over here. And you start coming along here as well. You can hopefully get up on the walls and start shooting at the general. That would be beautiful. Now on the other side, basically guys, do the same. You go up to the wall. Again, should be no damage from the towers because the general's not there. Cav, just come forward a bit. Press play. Off we go. Yeah, I think the general's going to go to the plaza, which is cool. That's fine by me. That's, is what it is. In fact, that's good. He's by neither wall. So, I can't exactly work out where he is, though. Ah, there he is. Right, I don't know if the crossbowmen could reach from these walls, but it'd be beautiful if they could. That would be lovely if they could. Yeah, he's going to go through the second gate, which is fair enough. Don't blame him. Hopefully we can get a shot in at him. It's a shame. I don't think you can go through the wall through this building. No, you can't because it's completely blocked off. So, to get up on there, we're going to have to fight our way through for the crossbowmen to do that. Unless they can stand here and fire, but I don't think they have a good shot. They might do, which would be really good if they could. That would be awesome. And then we can get the spearmen up to the gateway. Life is beautiful. So you guys, yeah, Highland nobles, just start coming along here. And then what else we got? We've got the town militia. I said drop the ram a while ago. Oh no, we're going to need the ram, aren't we? To open that gate. Oh, lads, I'm sorry. You're going to have to go on a bit of an expedition. My bad. Pick up the ram, go to the front gate, because the only way to get the ram inside is by going through this gate. So yeah, I should have had the ram at this gate in conclusion, but you live and you learn. It's cool. You guys come round here. You disable the gateway, please, by walking across there, And that means the Cav should be able to get in the city once that is done. Right, so the gateway is ours. Cav should be able to get in. And that means that you guys, Spear Militia, should be able to come over there as well. So we can get all the lads starting to come over by the second gate. Just a bit annoying. Right, the crossbowmen do have a shot. Is it a good shot? Are they actually killing the Emperor, or are some of them hitting the tower? He was at 34 originally. Well, he might do a bit of a job from up here. I'd rather him be there, but there's no way we can physically reach. In fact, we've evoked a reaction from him. He might start coming out. Pause. If he comes out, that's cool. We just need to be prepared for him. So that means Highland Nobles, get along. Just get along here quickly, and that's a run. Nice. And then the Cav, well, stay here for the moment. You might have to do a charge in a second. Where is the other units? Okay, I think that's all we've got for the moment. You guys need to chill out and come over here and slow the whole thing down for a second. Now, is the Emperor coming out? No, he's not. Okay, fine. Fine, that's cool. And is the Emperor going down? No, he's not. Crossman, stop firing. Just stop. That's special ability. Stop firing. The Emperor is coming out, you know. He is coming out. Well, if he wants to, then he can charge into the Highland Nobles. And then we can get a charge in from the side with the Cav. So do that. You come in. You come around the back. But you're going to have to sound the horn in a second. So I want you to get a really good charge in, okay? You come around the back here. We might not even have to do the nonsense with the ram if we kill him right now. But we need to surround him nice and quickly. So, General, start coming around quickly. James the Balliol, you move in your father's footsteps. Which means quickly, please. Right, sound the horn. Get to the... Just get him. Just get him down. Just get him down. How's he doing? Is he trying to get back to the plaza? I think he took quite a few hits, but just all focus on him. He might not be able to get back. Which would be beautiful if he can't do that. I mean, as long as my general doesn't die, I don't mind taking losses to mailed knights. We've got quite a few mailed knights in the Empire. He's shaken. He's down to 13. I think we stand a good chance here. As long as our general doesn't collapse, we're pretty much set. We're pretty much set. In fact, that is the Emperor himself going down. Emperor Henry, whatever your name is, victory. Okay, we'll end the battle. That is the end of the Holy Roman Empire's Emperor. There'll be a new one in a second, but there you go. We lost 33 men, they lost 30. That's not too bad, considering their 30 that they lost were all heavy cavalry of the General's bodyguard. So not too bad at all. So pretty good victory there. Definitely a better result if we had than if we had done the auto-resolve. I think if we had done the auto-resolve, we might have lost that. So I'm pretty glad that I chose what I did in the end. And that is another settlement to add to the list in a second. Staufen is ours, and a good start against the Holy Roman Empire. We've captured a fortress off them, so their recruitment capacity is going to be pretty trash now. You know, yeah, I like what I see here. Sack the settlement, get a bit of money in. Staufen, obviously we can't change the tax rate. Right, I'm going to get Prince Lulac to step into Staufen, and then him and his son can combine forces next turn, march towards Nuremberg. That'd be really good. Now, we have Alexander the Merciless here. Any troops he can pick up from Rheims? I mean, sure, you could pick up a couple of those lads. Why not? Make your army a little bit bigger. Metz, we've got a couple of troops as well. So Alexander the Merciless, just start coming along up here, and then Metz, you three can join. Oh, that's not brilliant. You know what, that's going to be more trouble than it's worth. You two come down to Staufen instead and join Lulac and his kids. So you're moving towards a sort of Danish territory. Probably that's what you're going to do, actually. You're moving towards Nuremberg. Now, we did have this ship. Now, this ship is... Not this ship. This army in Bruges. Now, they were heading towards Denmark, but they might need to stay here to protect our home territory, to be honest. Because... Or King Edmund could go and do that. Yeah, you know what? Screw Marseille for the moment. I think, well, first of all, let's have a look at Rennes. Because Anne's only got 3 units in. Now, Captain Henri... Okay, 2. 3 against 2. We can do that. It's Vasco that I'm worried about. It's Vasco that's the troublemaker. And I'm not sure what to do with King Edmund at the moment. We'll move towards Angers. We won't attack him on the bridge. That's a very bad idea. We'll move towards Angers. If he attacks me, then we'll see what happens. And that means, lads from Bruges, you need to head towards Denmark. Well, you're probably going to head towards the sort of Scandinavia region. Take Stockholm, Oslo, Helsinki, that kind of area. But either way, Cathal Bell and the crew are going to come along. So they're heading out. They're heading out by ship over towards Denmark. And talking to Denmark, well, let's have a quick look. Hamburg really needs some recruitment going on. We can't get any infantry, so we'll have to do with this. But soon, we can look out towards Aarhus. In fact, Captain Gunnar, he was from Aarhus, wasn't he? Okay, for some reason we can't see Aarhus. I'm pretty sure he was. So we could go towards there in a minute, but we'll stay in Hamburg just for the moment. I think that's probably a good idea. So we've got lads moving towards Nuremberg, lads moving towards Denmark, more moving towards Scandinavia, and we're protecting our home territory. Again, I'm going to do a bit of recruitment, bit of construction, and we'll move it on a bit. Right, once more, there is no money left, so I think it is time to end the turn, move ever closer to the Holy Roman Empire homeland. And in fact, are they talking to us? Is that a diplomat? Do they want to end the war already? Because that's not happening. Or are they just trying to bribe us, maybe? That could be a possibility. Well, they don't succeed in whatever they were trying to do. Vasco's actually moving towards Rennes, but again, doesn't attack it. I don't even think he's in the zone, just in case the Spanish do attack it. But still, right, the Moors are near Bordeaux. Do they actually put it under siege? They do, just after we moved King Edmund out. That's slightly annoying, but, I mean, that's not a strong force. We'll see what happens, but that's, well, it's not 100% ideal, I'll be honest. And another force from the Moors looks to be coming up there as well from the arrows. But okay, more Danes moving around, that's fine. The Danes don't seem to be too much of a threat at the moment, if I'm being honest. Portugal probably want a ceasefire. No, they don't want a ceasefire. Instead, they're heading up through Danish territory. I want a ceasefire with Portugal. That's cool, man, okay? That's awesome. You know, but they're not gonna offer me that, sadly. Relations worsen between the Moors. Well, that's not my fault. Diplomacy-wise, we're now at war with the Moors. Russia and Egypt are allies. That's a weird one, but okay. Holy Roman Empire and Papal States are allies, so that's interesting as well. Okay. Well, these guys firstly are going to move further towards Denmark, so you start doing that, please. Then you guys are going to move further towards Nuremberg. Army of Captain Tancred there, so yeah, this is where they're starting to mobilise against us, which is alright. But all of you can move out, apart from probably this rubbish town militia. So everyone move out if you wouldn't mind. Beautiful. Start moving towards Nuremberg. We can't take it yet. There's a guy and 2 ballista in there. Alright, that won't be super easy. But just keep moving towards. And, well, if we can build a watchtower, that'd be good. Any good mercenaries? No, we've got a decent amount of crossbowmen already. That's alright. But you're heading towards Nuremberg. Beautiful. Merciless, you're moving towards Hamburg. I mean, could we start looking towards Aarhus? I mean, I just want to see what's actually in there. But I can't even find the damn settlement. It's just obscured slightly. Well, you know what? This is a decent force. So all of you guys can come out. Apart from, let's just say, 1 unit of cavalry. Start moving towards Aarhus. Or however you say it. Ah, there it is. It looks pretty weak. Which is good. Any good mercenaries? Yes, but don't want to take them yet. Yeah, it looks pretty empty. So we can go and attack that. You guys, Alexander the Merciless, just start heading this general region. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing with you. You're heading towards Nuremberg. Good. Now, Vasco right next to Rennes. So, King Edmund the Mean, you need to step into that territory and make sure you are there for the impending attack. So Rennes, I think, is pretty much defensible now. I think we've got just enough men. We could maybe do with a unit of spearmen, but there aren't even any, so we'll have to deal with what we've got. Okay, that's fine. Now, Bordeaux. Sultan. Oh, they've got the Sultan. They've got the faction leader against us. That's actually a decent force. The flag does not do it justice, and we've got barely anything. Luckily, we have got the new guy Owen, in there. That was pretty lucky, but this is all garbage. Really, maybe Captain Edmund should have walked over to Bordeaux. That would be kind of crazy if the Moors of all people took it. But I think Algun Randall needs to come over to Bordeaux quickly with these 3 units and try and defend it. So just come over to Bordeaux as quick as you can, man. But yeah, that's not ideal. And then up here, Admiral Bryan. Now, these guys could help out with the siege of Aarhus, but I'd rather actually them go towards Scandinavia and take that, I think. But this is a pretty strong force, honestly, to be going towards Scandinavia. But whatever, you can take 3 settlements, that's cool. So just start coming up this region, go for Oslo first, that'd be beautiful. So that's going to take a little while for you to do that. Well, again, we've moved as far as we can. This is the beginning of a big war. A lot of it is about moving the troops in the right direction, but I think soon a battle will very much commence. So I will spend the 5,300 that we've got, and then I think we'll be ready to move on. Alright, money has been spent. I think we're ready to end the turn. And I think we're almost certainly going to be attacked somewhere. There's going to be a battle in a minute, I think. Antwerp still burn happy. And here we go. Here we go. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is not what I expected. So Vasco has attacked King Edmund the Mean outside of Rennes, which is fine. That's cool. But he hasn't actually attacked Rennes. He's not part of the siege. So we are fighting him out in the open field. So what exactly has this guy got? Bear in mind, we've got a lot of cavalry and a lot of archers. Basically no frontline infantry apart from this one geezer. So what I'm hoping for is a bunch of light units, you know, sort of javelin archers, that kind of thing. That's what I'm hoping this baldy's got. He's got a bunch of pilgrims, which is not good at all. Ton of pilgrims. This army was a crusading army. Definitely, because look, Crusader Sergeants, Crusader Knights, this was an army that was meant to be taking Toulouse, and that's how they ended up in our territory, I think. This isn't amazing. I mean, I think we can take out a large portion of it pretty quickly. The Pilgrims, we could get all them routing very quickly. If we got the Pilgrims routing very, very quickly, used our archers and all of that against the cavalry and the sergeants, we could stand a pretty good chance here. So I'll see what we can do. I mean, this is interesting. Very interesting battle, I think this is going to be. We might take a loss here, but I think we can inflict a lot of casualties. So many that I don't think they'll be able to take Rennes, which is the good thing. So, let's see what we can do. Okay, so here we are. It's weird to see the Spanish fighting in the snow, but it was their choice, so, you know, it's not my fault, lads. The Cav has all got to be in a group. That is for sure. So the Cav can sort of just come along here, and they can be in a group like that. And then the archers just sort of come along here, stay back for a minute, and just fire, and you can be skirmishing. These spearmen have no idea what I want to do. Right, start the battle. Cav. Now, where's the weak spot of their army? I'm going to let them come a little bit closer. Obviously, the weak spot is the Pilgrims, but I want to know where they're situating the Pilgrims in particular. Now, that looks like a cluster of Crusader Knights. That looks like a cluster of cavalry as well, but they're a weak unit exposing themselves right now like mercenary crossbowmen. So you know what? We're going to march forward. Look, exposed unit. Okay, they're Crusader Sergeants, but that's an exposed unit. That's an exposed unit. They're exposing themselves by charging sideways at us. So what we're going to do, pause. Right, let's try and get rid of some weak units. I'm talking Pilgrims. So you guys go there. You guys, that's the General's bodyguard, so be careful. You into there. You into there. What else we got? You into there. You into there. And we've got to be careful that the spearmen do not get involved, but charge in. Try and get some lads routing. Crusader Knights. Right, what's going on? This is a bit of a mess. You need to get in the back of there. You need to come along here quickly. You get into the back of them. You come along here. Come along here. Don't get involved, faction leader. Don't want you dying today. The General's bodyguards got right involved. Okay, flip. Have we got any units routing, or are we just charging into spearmen? I can't tell. I don't think we're doing very well, actually. This has been a tough fight so far. Mailed Knights. Maybe just charging in like that was a bad idea. Who would have thought? And we didn't seem to get any Pilgrims routing, which is not great. Actually, I thought I was going to get a ton of Pilgrims routing. We didn't. Instead, there looks like a ton of Sergeants. Right, we got you routing. Get these Pilgrims down. Everyone on the Pilgrims. Okay, for some reason we don't like Pilgrims today. Well, the reason is we want to get them routing. I feel like we might lose this actually pretty damn quickly. Although a couple of their units are routing, which is good. You guys are all fighting something. Just get over here and kill these guys. Oh, we got a couple of units routing, actually. Right, if we could just get Vasco down, that would be great. Actually, at this stage, just get Vasco down. I want my king on Vasco. My king on their general, okay? It's a fight to the death. You guys come around the side here. I want you to get around the back of Vasco. Get around the back of Vasco. At this point, it never looked like we were going to win just because the balance of power is very much in their favour. We got someone routing. That's a group of Pilgrims. Get that general down, okay? You, get that general down. I want all of you focus on that general. Our missile units are just dead. Crusaders, just, not you, actually just cancel that order. You can just stand where you are. I want to get their general down. Where is he? He's down to 20 men. The problem is, we're not down. We've been knocked down to a huge amount of losses as well. And, well, they're slaughtering us at this point. Oh, this has been a bit of a disaster.
have mercy.
Oh.
That leader lies slain upon the
Oh, that's our king. I don't think we got their king down, but our king is indeed dead. Well... Oh. Well, that didn't go very well. King Edmund the Mean is dead. Now, to be honest, he wasn't a great faction leader, so I'm not too bothered about that. I'm more annoyed we didn't get Vasco down. I'm more annoyed we didn't kill more pilgrims. We actually killed nearly 2/3 of their army, but they have killed a lot of us. That was kind of a crazy battle. Wow, okay, I'm kind of a bit shocked. Yeah, clear defeat. So we lost 424 men. They technically lost more, 555. We killed a large amount of them, but... yeah, our faction leader is dead. Now, the new faction leader should be Prince Lulac, or now probably King Lulac, thinking about it. But, yeah, that's kind of crazy what just happened, actually. Wow, alright. I'm a little bit shocked. We've lost that. Now, do we want to pay the ransom? We can't pay the ransom. We haven't got enough money. Sorry, guys. You're dead. And that exposes Rennes big time, actually. Now, is that a princess or a diplomat or something moving towards Bordeaux? That was a colossal loss. It happened very, very quickly, and now Rennes has been put under attack. Right, I don't think we're going to be able to do this. Rennes, we might lose to the Spanish. Damn Spanish, I wouldn't have thought they were the ones that were going to cause us a lot of trouble. We really need to do a better job in that last battle, and we just didn't. But anyway, Captain Michel and Captain Cormac are in Rennes. We have Captain Enrique and Vasco. Now, I think they've only got one ram, so if we burn their ram up, they can't get in, which is good. We can get more troops to Rennes, and we should be fine. But this is going to be tough. I mean, we killed a lot of their pilgrims, apart from this one unit, but they've still got a lot of strong units left. This is going to be a real tough fight. The defense of Rennes, I don't know if this is going to be possible. I did not think this was going to happen. Things have gone a little bit wrong all of a sudden. But let's see if we can defend Rennes from the damn Spanish, who I didn't want war with anyway. So screw you, Vasco. You single-handedly might screw my whole plan up. Also, the Moors don't help either. Well, here we are. Now, this isn't all we've got, because we do have reinforcements coming. Yeah, it's just one ram. This is interesting, actually. It's one ram over this side, and then Vasco, he can't have anything, can he? I don't know how they're planning to get in over this side. If they're going to march all the way around the edge of the city, we could have this unit of 39 spear militia standing over this side, activating the towers, so they're firing at them as they're running around. Now you two, you need to defend this gateway, I think. Just make sure that one ram can't get through. In fact, what is over here? I was going to say we could charge out the city and charge into these guys. I can't remember what these guys even are, though. They're probably decent little units. But the thing is, I was going to say that, but the ram would still be there. Yeah, okay. Just try and defend the gateway for the minute, lads. Okay, so it's going to be tough, but I think you could actually do that. So just getting that V formation, which I like so much, at the gateway. So these guys like that, defending the gateway. You're going to be activating the towers. And then reinforcements, which are these guys. Where are they coming from? They're coming from the same side as Vasco. Of course they are, or a similar side from Vasco. Well, in which case, guys, try and get in through this way if there is. Oh, you can't. You know what, guys? Just try and make it to the plaza as quickly as you can. I don't even know if you're going to be able to get there in time, but this is a bunch of garbage. I don't think we stand a chance. I don't think we stand a chance in hell, actually. But we'll do as best we can. The only chance we have is if this ram catches fire. That's the only chance we have. But we'll check in and see how they're doing in a minute. Are the towers firing at these guys? Or are they doing absolutely nothing? Who knows? Well, they're not even moving. I don't even know what they're doing. But okay, we'll check out the other side then. This isn't particularly exciting over here. Their ram needs to catch fire. Doesn't look like it's going to, actually. It doesn't look like it's going to. Right, in which case we're pretty much screwed. I think we're pretty much screwed in this case. But we'll do our best. We'll do our best. Slow it down for a second. What have we actually got here? Dismounted feudal knights are decent. Dismounted feudal knights against militia units, that's not going to end well for us. Now these guys are probably going to start moving now, yeah, because they've got a way into the city. Interestingly, Vasco's going along on his own, which means theoretically we could try and kill him.
The enemy have taken him.
Because that's the best chance we've got, is if we reduce his morale to the extent that he dies. So do you know what? Let's try and kill Vasco. And either way, I want to kill him anyway. Okay, he killed my faction leader. This is not going well over this side, I don't think. That's not particularly healthy. Yeah, lads, just try and hold out. I don't know. Crossbowman, you guys need to kill Vasco. He's isolated himself so much, which is interesting. These guys are really suffering though. Shaken, wavering, against, eager. Yeah, okay, maybe we should have actually just gone to the plaza. I don't know. But this is not looking particularly amazing. I think there's a very small chance that we actually managed to keep the city. Look at the balance of power. It's so far in their favour. It's crazy. It's madness. Yeah, in fact, our captain goes... Oh, sorry, their captain goes down, actually. I don't think that's going to make any difference. Yeah. And, okay. Building lost. Enemy general fallen. They're now going to take the plaza, very likely. We need to start getting in firing range of these guys. Are we in firing range of Vasco? Because if we just get an amazing shot in, that would be just so gorgeous. And again, Spearmen basically just charge into them. It's the only chance we have. I still don't think there's any chance in hell that we're going to defeat all these guys. But killing Vasco would be a consolation. You need to start activating these towers. Sorry, I forgot to track you. Yeah, start activating these towers. We're now firing at Vasco. I don't think that's going to make any difference whatsoever. But we'll see. He's currently at 20. We'll see if we have... Oh, we've killed one. I mean, we are actually killing them. So, you never know. We could kill Vasco. Tower should be doing a few hits to these guys, but not a lot. To be honest, not a huge amount. In fact, these dismounted knights are coming after them. So, yeah, I think we're pretty much screwed. The town plaza is just falling to them. Well, this has put a little bit of a spanner in the works. Vasco is down to 18 men, which isn't even... Oh, no, he's coming for it. Okay. Right, pause. Right, you fire into him. Look, guys, just do as much as you can. Okay, he has just charged into Spearmen. We've got as many men firing as we can. But, yeah, I think... Yeah, he's pretty much murdering these guys. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. We killed 3 of them. But that wasn't enough. Charge into him again, you might as well, mate. Oh no, actually, go to the plaza, reset the clock. I want to kill as many of these guys as I can, hopefully. Vasco's down to 4 men. He's just standing there and taking hits. We could kill Vasco. 3. I mean, he's literally just there taking hits from... He could kill all these guys so easily if he wanted to. He's just... You know what? If we kill Vasco, because of his intense... How did we lose this guy? How did we lose this guy? Alright? He's not very... He's just being hit. What is he doing? How did we... This is the guy we lost to. This is the guy we lost to. He's now eventually charging. Well done, mate. No, he's not. No, I don't know what he's doing. We might not even be able to kill him in time, though, until the clock runs out. Hopefully... Oh, no, the clock's reset, so maybe we can. Who knows? Still, he's going to take quite a few hits. It's just him now against a solid amount of missile troops. I think we could kill him. Because of his... First of all, he left his own army. Oh, he's running off finally now. First of all, he left his own men. And then he just stood there for ages and watched all his friends die. For no reason. Guys, you need to chase after him and kill him. Okay? Please kill him at this point. Oh, he might get away. Just him. No, he's coming back. He's coming back for some more. Please, guys. Just one lucky shot. Okay, you've got 2 minutes to do it. You can see in the top right-hand corner. Just one lucky shot. He's charged him finally. He's got the idea. Still, it just takes one guy to kill him. Out of all these men, surely. Are we going to get him? What? Oh, no. Oh, that's trolling me. They showed me a cutscene. It was our own captain dying. No, come on. We need a cutscene of him dying. This is the one we need to see die. He's eager. Crazy. He might just survive. And now he's got friends as well coming over. Yeah. Now he's got friends. It might be game over. With a minute left on the clock and basically no troops left, I think Vasco has managed to just survive. Very, very lucky of him. Well, he's very, very lucky. Is all I can say. Lucky boy. Clear defeat, and Vasco survived. Damn. Well, credit to the fella, but he's taken Rennes. Now, he's not got a lot of men left, but he's alive. That's going to make it so much more difficult. if one of the guys had just killed him. We killed all his bodyguard, which is just going to regenerate anyway. Well, Spain have taken Rennes. Okay, well, we're going to have to send an army to take it back. Damn Spanish traitors. Okay, we didn't want war with you. You should have just left us alone. What? What is this insult? What's going on? Well, these peasant archers managed to survive. Somehow they didn't take Rennes despite taking the plaza. I don't get that at all. Well, we have another chance to kill Vasco because it's 2 men. Okay, we're going to lose. Obviously, we're going to lose. All right? Balance power is 3 to 200. There's no way we're going to win. But we've got 12 peasant archers against this one baldy, Mr. Vasco. 53-year-old. He's probably going to die next year anyway. Oh, he's healthy saying that, but you know what I mean. He's probably going to die next year. But it's just a matter of principle. We need him dead. So anyway, we have a chance of killing him. So yeah, I am absolutely going to fight this battle because bear in mind, there's the towers. Also, wait a minute. If they somehow didn't manage to take the city, for whatever reason, they didn't manage to take the city, that means they have to use the ram to get back in again. We have a second chance of catching the ram on fire, I think. Or this is happening in the middle of the field. What is going on? Start the deployment. What is this? And this is the weirdest battle I've fought in a long time. Well, sure. Right, where's Vasco? I have no idea. I have no idea. I have no words. I have no idea. What is this battle? Why have they not got Rennes? I'm not complaining, but why have they not got Rennes? We're just firing at Vasco. If we get a lucky hit, that'll be a miracle. Bear in mind, these are peasant archers. He's an armoured general. We don't stand a chance, basically. But you know what? We can skirmish for a bit, have a bit of fun, and hope we get a few kills. Well, our captain's dead. That's a good start to the battle. And we're routing. Okay, well, that was very, very quick. Right, we didn't kill Vasco. Yeah, right, okay, well that wasn't ideal. I had some sort of fanciful dream we were going to kill Vasco. Do they take Rennes now? Yeah, I'll accept the ransom of 5. Yeah, I'll pay 5 florins to get them back. Well, they've got Rennes. I don't know what that was. That was just weird. Okay, whatever. They've moved immediately out of Rennes. They're moving towards, what is that, Angers? Okay, well, good luck trying to take that. We will be back, Vasco. We will be back. It looks like the Moors are going to attack Bordeaux. There's a big Portuguese army around there as well. What's going on? Okay, well, Owen Erskine, this is your first fight. You're a man of 20 years old. Yeah, you're going to need to defend this place with all your might. Now, this I think we can defend. The Sultan Mizwar. Yeah, Turag, Camel Spearman. Okay, well, look, this is an amazing army. There's no heavy infantry. These guys are pretty solid indeed, though. But these guys, there's no solid heavy infantry. Mercenary spearmen, all right. 1 ram, which could potentially catch fire. And we've got some pretty decent troops, plus a general. I think we've got a good chance of keeping Bordeaux. If the Portuguese attack, maybe not. That was a huge loss, that one with King Edmund. But anyway, let's see how we do. Let's see if we can kill ourselves a Moorish faction leader. Right, here we are. Let's start the deployment. And, well, immediately I noticed the balance power is very much not in our favour. So the game might have been lying to us when it said it was even a few minutes ago. Now, our best chance is if the ram catches on fire. It really needs to catch on fire, okay? We haven't been lucky in this campaign in terms of ram and fire. But please catch fire, you damn wooden thing, which is very flammable. Just catch fire. But we can't rely on that. Now, the best chance we have is if we kill the general. If we kill the general, then that's going to probably incite a mass rout. I want the generals to come along here. I mean, maybe these guys should fight on the walls. No, don't fight on the walls. Fight there. Fight there. In fact, fight along here. Fight along here. The troops will probably take the gateway. We'll have the archers over here firing at them. Like so. Go on flamey mode so there's more chance the ram catches on fire. And then hopefully the general charges into these guys. Bear in mind, heavy infantry. Nothing too amazing, but it's heavy infantry. And then my general can get a good charge into him. Kill him in one blow. That's the best chance we have. It's the only chance we have. So, well, that or the ram catches fire. Let's see if I'm lucky enough for the ram to catch fire. I mean, that's a lot of fire. I think that should catch on fire. But knowing my luck, it won't. Knowing my luck, it won't. I mean, look how many towers we've got. And it's just walking up to the gate so casually. We killed 25% of them at least, but, you know, not really enough. We need to kill that Sultan. I want you... Right, okay. Oh, the flipping ram is... the ram has done its job. We need to kill that Sultan. Where is he? There he is. Kill that Sultan. Hold out for as long as you can. This is going to be tough. 36% of them. We've got some Tuareg camel spearmen. I mean, mercenary crossbowmen. If we just got a charge into the side of them, maybe. Because they're pretty weak in the melee. And they're mercenaries. Good. They've actually exposed themselves. So let's get a good charge in on them. Come on, General. These infantry need to hold out like crazy. Come on, you're slow as hell. Get those guys routing. Get them routing. Get in there. Kill them, please. Come on. Ridiculous. Taking ages about it. We've killed half their army so far. Oh, that spearman. Christ, get out of there. You engage with the spearman. Of course, they got the damn spearman on that side protecting the general. Very clever. And in fact, they're chasing my general. Of course, they flipping are. General, get out of there. I can't have you dealing with spearmen. Just you guys hold out for as long as you can. The spearmen are going to chase us around. I mean, of course they had to bring a unit of mercenary spearmen along. Flipping hell. The infantry's collapsed. Guys, archers, just do as much as you can. Yeah, we're not going to do this, are we? Right, what have we got here? The heavy cavalry. Only 5 of them. If we can get a good charge into them, we can get them to rout at least. Rally the troops. That's the bodyguard. Right, get on the bodyguard then. Get on the bodyguard. Get on the bodyguard. And then you hit them in the back. Best chance we've got. Is the only chance we've got. And I think, well, their bodyguard's going to be better than ours. So, yeah, we're pretty much screwed. I'm going to speed it up. Unless we kill their Sultan in hand-to-hand combat. Nope. Instead, the guy with the stupid name, Owen, is now Owen the Dead. Not a noble death. Okay, you just become a general. Alright, if you were cool, then you would have killed the Sultan.
We have lost half our men.
So we are utterly screwed. I mean, we killed 2/3 of them. Oh, we're going to need a huge recovery next episode, man. Maybe we went to war with the Holy Roman Empire too quickly. But look, the good news is the Moors have taken it, not the Portuguese. Because that big Portuguese army took Bordeaux, that would be a problem. But that's so annoying. We've lost the west side of France in one turn, which is annoying. But okay, it is what it is. Damn, it's the damn Spanish. It's the damn Spanish, because we could have dealt with the Moors with King Edmund. But it's the Spanish that have caused all the trouble. That one army of Vasco has caused all the trouble. But it's alright. We'll deal with it. The Portuguese, are they going to put Carnarvon under siege? Yeah, of course they are. We should be able to defend that though. But still, a little bit annoying. Just a little bit frustrating at this point. You know, it's got to that point in the campaign where things like that really starting to annoy me. Now, Domhnall of Shetland. Now, that's a good Scottish name. Age of 20, proven commander. Good, brave. Skilled bureaucrat, generally loyal, religious, and cruel and cunning. This guy I like immediately. Accept him. We might even make him the faction heir, but we'll see. Forces melt away, settlement sacked, settlement besieged, end of term report, faction announcements. So Owen died, yeah. War with Portugal again, of course, and Cardinal report. Well, they're all Venetians, so I don't really care. Who are you? Algoon. Yeah, he didn't get there in time. Algoon could retake Bordeaux potentially, although that's a pretty strong force. I'll sort that out next episode. And then we've got Vasco here with, again, a pretty strong army and just no armies around here whatsoever. I mean, literally nothing. David Canmore is going to have to bring up a force to try and deal with Vasco, because there's nothing here at the moment. There's nothing here at the moment. They've immediately left Rennes. They're going for more settlements. So we'll have to see what we can do next episode about that. So, King Lulac. Put Nuremberg under siege. Build some stuff, please. Beautiful. Don't get any mercenaries for the moment. Now, Guys over here, Dougal Wallace, you can put Aarhus under siege, and again, just build some stuff. Beautiful. So you can go and take that next episode. So we will be able to take a few settlements next episode. Nuremberg, Aarhus. We're going towards... I don't really know where Alexander the Merciless is really going. This is under control, this region, I think. So maybe he should double back on himself and start to reconquer this territory and then move south. That's what I think Alexander the Merciless would do. So get back over here. You need to start taking care of the Spanish and the Moors. Now, we've got some guys on a ship going towards Oslo. So just start coming along here. I don't even know how many troops are in Oslo. Not many by looks of things. Pretty decent force, nothing amazing. But we can go and put that under siege. So just get dropped off here. Can any of you put it under siege? Well, the cavalry can anyway. So Cav, just at the very least put it under siege so they can't recruit anything. Can you guys now join? No, they can't. Well, whatever. Any good mercenaries? Not the ones that we need in this region. But we're going to take Oslo. So next episode, we're going to take Oslo. We're going to take Nuremberg. We're going to take Aarhus. And we're going to start going towards and start reclaiming this territory that we lost. Alexander the Merciless, he'll be there in 3 or 4 turns. And trust me, he will live up to his name. Now, he is not actually the faction leader. He probably should be, because he's good. It's actually Prince Lulac, isn't it? Now, Prince Lulac's good as well, but just not quite as good. Or King Lulac now. Yeah, well, the faction heir is actually Prince James, who is solid, but probably should be Alexander the Merciless. Okay, maybe I'm stupid. Maybe you can't change the faction there in Medieval 2. Well, then it is what it is. Now, the final thing I want to do is there is a good general somewhere. That's the new guy. Where is he? Domhnall of Shetland. He's in Nottingham at the moment. Now, this boy is mad. He don't like the fact that the Spanish and the Moors have just taken his territory. Domhnall don't like that. So, I think Alexander the Merciless should start moving towards the Moors, and this guy should start moving towards the Spanish. He might be the one to finally kill Vasco. So, get down to London, my friend. You're making your way to the war zone, alright? That's what we're going to do. Anyway, this episode's been going on for a while now, so I'm going to leave it. But next time, we're going to be taking about 3 settlements over in this region, sort of Scandinavia, Holy Roman Empire, Denmark region. We're going to be trying to reclaim territory off the Spanish and the Moors. And then it's a matter of moving south and moving east, respectively, with the 2 separate groups of armies. Going to be some tough stuff, but it's going to be cool indeed. So, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you around.